Okay, so guys, do you remember some adverbs of frequency? Huh? Do you remember adverbs of frequency? No? Do you remember adverbs of frequency? ¿Se recuerda de los adverbios de frecuencia? Yes. Or so far so good. Más o menos. So far so good. Teacher, más o menos. Wow. Más o menos, you can say more or less. Okay? More or less. Repeat after me. More or less. More or less. Pero es más que menos, ¿verdad? Es more than less. More than less. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so, okay, tell me, how do you say siempre in English? Siempre, in English. Qué barbaridad, ya se nos olvidó todo. Thank you. ¿Cómo se dice? Always. Always. ¿Cómo se dice? Always. Very good. Ceci, ¿cómo se dice siempre?
Always.
Very good. Se dice always. Always. Okay. Always. How do you say usualmente? Usually. Very good. How do you say frecuentemente? Okay. Frequently. How do you say a veces? Sometimes. Very good. Mister, how do you say rara vez? Rara vez. Rarely. Okay, Ceci, how do you say pocas veces? Pocas veces. How do you say pocas veces? Seldom. Very good. Seldom. ¿Y cómo decimos casi siempre? Ajá, Mr. Christian. ¿No diría? Casi siempre. No. Teacher, pero eso no me lo enseñó, of course. Almost. Always. How do you say casi siempre? Come on, sit down properly. Sit down properly. Sit down properly. Thank you. How do you say casi siempre? Thank you. Ceci, how do you say casi siempre?
Almost.
Okay, yes, almost always. Okay, almost always. Okay.
Almost always.
Good, very good. So, Christian, give an example using almost always. I almost always. I almost always eat breakfast. One more time. Okay, thank you so much. Mister? Okay. You almost always watch TV at night. At night. Ceci, give me an example using almost always.
Almost always play music.
Play.
Music.
One more time. Play
Play music.
an instrument. Un instrumento.
No. And play music. O play
No.
soccer.
Puede decir listen to music, pero play music no, porque play puede utilizar play como reproducir, jugar o tocar. Tocar de un instrumento, jugar de un juego o videojuego, pero no de música. ¿Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Para música puede decirme listen to music, ¿ok?
Listen to music. Okay.
One more time.
Almost vamos a jugar listen to music.
Okay, thank you so much. Very good. Great. Okay. Now, Mister, how often do you listen to music? Sometimes. Sometimes, okay? How often do you eat pizza? Sometimes. Okay, Ceci, how often do you watch TV?
And seldom watch TV.
Okay, great, very good. Okay. Okay, next one. Tell me something that you always do in the morning. Something that you always do in the morning. One more time. I always. Falta el verbo. Verbo. Okay. You can use eat. You can say make. You can say have. Or you can say take. Take, tomar. Eat, comer. Have, tener. Cook, cocinar. Yes? Okay. I always. One more time. Thank you. You always cook breakfast in the morning. Mister, tell me something that you sometimes do on Sundays. Sometimes do on Sundays. Soccer in the afternoon. Okay, thank you. Ceci, tell me something you always, something that you never do at night. Something you never do at night.
Never cook.
I never
Cook.
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 Cocinar.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Very good. Okay, so if you noticed, we have the adverbs of frequency we have the adverbs of frequency in the middle of, the subject pronouns and also the verb, okay? Except the verb to be. I'm gonna give you some examples, okay? So let's see, adverbs of frequency, okay? So look at this example. I always come late to work. I always come late to work. Yo siempre vengo tarde al trabajo. Okay? That is one example. But look at the second example. I am, vamos a poner otro adverbio de frecuencia. I am usually late at work. I am usually late at work. En el trabajo. Yo estoy siempre tarde en el trabajo. Y la primera dice, yo siempre vengo tarde al trabajo. Can you see the difference between both? ¿Puede ver la diferencia de ambos? What is the difference? Besides the adverbs of frequency. Aparte de el adverbio de frecuencia. There? The verb. Okay. In the first sentence, we are using verbs in simple present. And in the second one, we use verb to be. Okay? When you use the verb to be in a sentence, cuando usamos el verbo to be en una oración, the adverbs of frequency is going to be in the middle of the verb to be and the complement. Okay? But in this case, if you are using a normal verb like do, play, watch, stay, go, come, okay? The adverb of frequency is going to be in the middle of the subject pronouns and the complement. Sorry, and the verb, okay? The verb, okay? I always do exercises. I sometimes watch TV at night. I never take a shower. Teacher, en serio, come on. No, right? Okay. Questions about this? No? How can we make sentences? Sorry, questions. Question with this. Okay, for questions, we say, how often do you, okay? How often do you? How often do you play soccer in the morning? How often do you watch TV at night? How often do you listen to music? How often do you cook breakfast? How often do you work? How often do you study English? How often do you check WhatsApp? How often do you go to the beach? How often do you travel to other countries? Okay, so how often? Also, you can say how frequently, okay? How frequently do you? How frequently do you? How frequently do you watch TV? How frequently do you play soccer? How frequently do you cook? How frequently do you eat churritos? Ya lo descubrí, Cristian. Ya ve. Abajo de la cama todos los empaques, ¿verdad? De chorrito. Qué barbaridad. No, quiero. Okay. So, you can say, how often do you or how frequently do you? Okay? Yes? Okay, very good. So, that is about adverbs of frequency, adverbs de frecuencia, okay? So, Christian, how frequently do you take a shower? Okay, thank you so much. How frequently do you visit your family? Okay, thank you. Ceci, how often do you go to the beach?
I open.
One more time. How often do you go to the beach? Aquí podemos responder, Ceci, like I, adverbio de frecuencia, and complement. Example, if I say, how often do you study English? I, adverb of frequency, and then the complement, okay? Example, I sometimes study English. I never study English. I rarely study English. Ceci, how often do you go to the beach?
I open. To
Can you repeat one more time, please?
I open to the beach and study English.
I what?
I often uh, study English.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, so guys, clear the topic? ¿Está claro, Esther? Yes? Yes? Okay. Remember, this is a review about the adverbs of frequency, okay? Now, we are going to start practicing time expressions in the present, okay? So open your book on page number 29. Open your book on page number 29. Great. Okay, guys. In the left side, we have the adverbs of frequency. In the right side, we have the tense expression. Okay. Now, let's repeat after me. Every morning. Every morning. Every morning. I take a shower every morning. Really? ¿En serio? Yes? Yes, in the morning? Okay. Yes. Okay. Next one, repeat after me. Every afternoon. Every afternoon. Every afternoon. Every evening. Every evening. Every night. Every night. Every day. Every day. I have breakfast every day. I have breakfast every day. Every week. Sorry, every hour. Every hour. Every week. Every year. In the morning. In the morning. In the afternoon. In the evening. In the night. Okay, we can say in the night or at night. Okay. Sorry, what? it's better to say at night. Okay, it's mejor to say at night. Más específico, at night. Okay. So let's repeat after me. Every Sunday. Every Sunday. Every Sunday I eat pupusas with my family. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more time, one more time. Every Sunday I eat pupusas with my family. Me gusta ese feeling. Me gusta, me encanta. Okay? Right, one more time. Every Sunday I eat pupusas with my family. You. Thank you. One more time, one more time. Hurry up. Thank you. Mire, si no se me cayó con la moderna, con ustedes se me va a caer. ¿Ya? Okay. Bye. Every Sunday. You can say every Sunday, every morning, every day, every weekend. Okay. Next, let's repeat after me. Saturdays. Saturdays. Guys, when we are talking, esto es para todos, ¿ok? Y esto es muy específico que lo tengamos en cuenta, ¿ok? Nosotros vamos a identificar tres exactamente preposiciones básicas. In, on y at. ¿Ok? Vaya, in. In lo ocupamos en general, ¿ok? Cuando usted habla de algo en general, ¿ok? On is a little specific when you are talking about something, ¿ok? Para este lo ocupamos ahorita, este lo vamos a ocupar para days, ¿ok? Para months, ¿ok? On August. Y at places. Cuando usted está en el lugar. I am at CVS. Usted está cerca del lugar. Y decimos diferente. CVS. Ahora se ahorita I am CVS. ¿Sabe? Pero está cerca at. I am at. Yes. Okay. In, on, at. Días, on Sunday, on Saturday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. Okay? Now, repeat after me. Repeat after me. I play soccer on Sunday. Oh my goodness, wake up. Hey, come on, wake up. Okay, one more time. Listen, I play soccer on Sunday. I come on. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up. Thank you. Very good. Okay. Okay, now laugh. Ha 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 ha. Say laugh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Say ha 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 ha. Like the WhatsApp. Like the chat in WhatsApp. We say ha 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 ha. Okay. Yeah, laugh. Yes. Okay, now, así con esa sonrisa, dígame, I play soccer on Sundays. With feeling, yeah, teacher, I play soccer on Sundays. With feeling.
Yes, I play soccer on Sunday.
Yeah, get out, master. Yeah, very good. Okay, come on, okay? Stand up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? Now, tell me like, teacher, I am angry and how? But like a macho alpha, right? Okay, like a macho alpha. Teacher, I am angry.
Teacher,
Angry.
angry.
But thank you. Okay, but dígamelo enojado. Teacher, on Sundays I play soccer.
Teacher, so
Come on, one more time. Don't laugh. Angry.
Teacher, I play soccer on Monday.
Ay, Monday. No, Sunday.
Sunday, Baba.
One more time.
Teacher, I play soccer on Sunday.
Good, very good job. Great. Okay, that is about on Sunday, on August, on vacation. Okay. Now, repeat after me. At weekends, at night, at midnight. ¿Qué significa midnight? Midnight. Medianoche. Yeah. On weekdays. On weekdays. Daily. Weekly. Monthly. Yearly. Annually. Very good. Diariamente, semanalmente, mensualmente, yearly y annually is the same, anualmente. ¿Ok? Esto significa anualmente. ¿Ok? Vale, y ahora vamos a encontrar las expresiones de tiempo que usualmente nosotros ocupamos. ¿Ok? Now, repeat after me. Once a day. Once a day. I take a shower once a day. Una vez al día, ¿verdad? Vale, eso significa una vez al día. Once a day. Ya se la voy a reestructurar para que vean cómo va a ir, ¿ok? Once a day. Repeat after me. Once a week. Once a week. Once a month. Once a month. Once a year. Twice a day. Twice significa dos. Dos veces, ¿ok? Once, una vez. Twice, dos veces. Okay, now repeat after me. Twice a day. Twice a week. Twice a month. Twice a year. Three times. Three times. Three times a day. Three times a week. Three times a month. Three times a year. Several times a day. Muchas veces. Several. Un montón de veces. ¿Ok? Several times a day. Several times a week. Several times a month. Several times a year. Many times a day. Many times a week. Many times a month. Many times a year. Very good job. Great. Okay, now let's check. Okay, va, chequemos esa parte. Very good. Okay, let's practice the times expressions. Okay. Times expressions. Can we make questions with the times expressions? Yes. Okay. We can say sentences with the times expressions. Example, how many times do you watch TV? How many times? How many times do you watch TV? ¿Cuántas veces tú ves televisión? How many times do you watch TV? A day. If you want to be specific, you can do it. Okay? Si quieres ser más específico, lo puede hacer. Okay? If not, just how many times do you watch TV? Okay? So answer. Can we mix the adverb frequency with the time expression? Yes. Podemos mixar el adverbio de frecuencia con el time expressions. Okay? What is the difference? The adverb of frequency goes at the beginning and the time expression goes at the end. Okay? El adverbio de frecuencia va en medio o al principio y la expresión de tiempo va siempre al final. Okay? That's the only difference. Okay. Example, how many times do you watch TV? I watch TV. I watch TV once a day. Yo veo televisión una vez al Día. But if you can say, teacher, I don't remember, so you can say, I sometimes, teacher, in my case, I sometimes watch TV once a day. A veces veo televisión una vez al día. Sometimes. Or instead of saying sometimes, you can say, I rarely, I always, I never, teacher, I never watch TV once a day. I watch TV every day off. Día libre, por ejemplo. Day off. Se dice día libre. Day off. Día libre. Day off. Day off. Bueno, eso es para los que trabajan. ¿Ok? Día libre se dice day off. ¿Ok? Day off. Tiempo libre, ¿cómo se dice tiempo libre? Free time or spare time. Spare time. Both. Spare time. Spare time. Spare time. Spare time. Okay, good. Okay. Now you can say how many times do you practice English? How many times do you listen to music? Okay. So here you can say how many times do you, y aquí pone lo que usted considera claro. Okay. Example, how many times do you eat pizza?
Sometimes it's
Once a month. Once a month. How many times do you listen to music?
I listen to music.
What? Twice. Twice. Diga twice. Tuaya. Diga tuaya. Twice. Twice. Twice a week. Okay. Ceci, how often, sorry, Ceci, how many times do you watch TV?
I sometimes watch TV once a day.
Okay, once a day, just seldom. Okay, good, very good. Okay, now guys, listen. I'm going to write here parte por parte para que lo tengamos más en específico. Okay, so let's start. Once, twice, 3 times. ¿Podemos decir 4 veces? Yes. How do you say 4? 4. Muchas veces. Many times. una cantidad de veces. Several times. Okay? Great. Now, in this case, let's do this one. Okay. No soy buena dibujando. Aclaro. ¿Verdad? No soy buena dibujando. Okay, bye. Otra vez. Okay. Okay. Kind of. Okay. So, once. Podemos decir once a day, a week. Okay, once a day, once a week, a month, a year. Okay. This is for everything. Esto es para todos. Okay. So here, if you want to say twice, twice a day, twice a week, twice a month, twice a year. Para todos es lo mismo, ¿ok? Para todos, ¿ok? So you can say, once, okay. Once a day, once a week, once a month, once a day. Also, guys, here in the times expressions, you can add, it's in red. Here you can add every day. You can also add every day. Okay. Every day. I take a shower every day. I study English every day. How do you say cada 2 meses? No, cada 2 meses. Twice a month, 2 veces al mes. Si yo digo twice a month, son 2 veces al mes. Every twice? Every 2, yes. Cada 2 veces. ¿Cómo decimos cada 2 veces al mes? Every 2 months. Cada 2 veces. Every 2 months. That's my example. For example, how many times do you cut your hair? Teacher, I cut my hair every 2 months. Cada 2 meses. Twice. Se puede decir 2 times.
O sea, twice ya es como algo fijo.
Twice son 2 veces. 2 veces. Podemos decir 2 times, pero sin decir twice. Podemos decir twice, sí. Podemos decir 2 times, yes. Podemos decir los 2. All right. Ok. ¿Cada cuánto se corta su cabello? Ay, teacher. Cada 10 días. No. Una vez al mes se lo corta. ¿Usted? Ay, no, teacher. De aquí ando con mi peluca, ¿verdad? Bien galán. Ajá. Usted es igual que mi hermano. Mi hermano dice que me voy a ir a cortar el pelo, igual que las chicas, ¿verdad? Dicen, me voy a ir a cortar el pelo, y dicen, y que te pones la punta y lo mismo lo tiene. En serio. Y le dan permiso. Ok. That's up to you. Ya es más de usted, ¿verdad? Ok, it's okay. Vale, entonces, ¿cada cuánto te cortas el pelo? Vale, por lo menos eso de aquí, la verdad. ¿Cada 10 días? ¿Cada 15 días?
Every 3 months.
¿Cada 3 meses? No, esta parte de kilo, claro. Se crece mucho. Entonces te hace. No, ahora no.
Por trabajo me mandaron a mí en el camino.
Cada 3 meses se corta el pelo, así. ¿Dice? Cada mes. Va, sí, porque yo he conocido, bueno, tengo compañeras que ellas es posible cada semana, o sea, cada semana se cortan el pelo. Entonces, okay, how often do you cut down your hair? I cut my hair every month. Cada mes, every month. Or instead of saying every month, you can say once a month. Una vez al mes. O cada mes. That is the same. Okay? Okay, questions? No? No? And what about the time? Si nosotros hablamos de tiempo. Teacher, ¿cómo puedo hacer preguntas acerca de cuánto tiempo tú haces algo? We usually say, how long? How long? How long do you take a shower? Vaya. Dicen que las chicas se tardan más que los chicos, pero no sé, es verdad. Yo me tardo como 15 minutos, mi hermano se tarda como una hora en el baño. I don't know what she does, what he does, but anyway, I don't want to know. Okay. How long do you take a shower? ¿Cuánto tiempo te bañas? ¿O por cuánto tiempo te bañas? Okay. I take a shower for 15 minutes. For 1 hour, for 2 hours, okay? Another example, how long do you eat breakfast? Muchas veces nos tardamos 15 minutos, otras veces nos tardamos media hora o 1 hora, depends on, okay? Depends on how much food do you have, okay? How long do you eat breakfast? I eat breakfast for 20 minutes. Okay. How long do you take a shower?
Because 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. Mr. 20. 10. 10 minutes. Solo medio. Teacher, ¿qué le pasa, maestro? No, así dice, no sé. Yo a veces cuando me agarra la tarde, me baño y todo, lo mucho 10 minutos rápido, todo solo. Anyway. Okay, Ceci, how long do you take a shower?
I like a shower in 8
For? Uy, el perrito. Ajá, no lo escuché, disculpe.
I take a shower for a night.
¿Por cuántos minutos, Ceci? Es que eso casi no lo escuché.
20 minutes.
Okay, thank you. 20 minutes, okay? Thank you so much. 20 minutes, very good. 20 minutes, okay? Okay, now let's start practicing questions, okay? Okay, let's start practicing questions. So, how often do you listen to music? Okay, Thank you so much. Mr. Christian, how often do you go shopping? Once a month. Okay. Ceci, how often do you watch movies?
Seldom we watch movie.
Okay. Seldom. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Mister, how many times do you brush your teeth? How many times do you brush your teeth? Three times a day, okay? And what about you? How often or how many times do you brush your teeth a day?
3 times a day.
3 times a day. Okay, and what about you, Ceci? Brush your teeth, cepillar los dientes. How many times do you brush your teeth?
And 20 times a day.
Twice. Dos veces o tres.
Tres.
Tres. 3 times.
3 times.
Okay, 3 times a day. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, now guys, we are going to practice these questions, okay? How often? Guys, you can also say, how often do you eat vegetables? I always eat vegetables. It doesn't matter. You can say, I always eat vegetables, or I eat vegetables every week. Cada semana, or I eat vegetables every day. There is to say that always, okay? So you can answer the questions like that, okay? So question number 1, an answer on your book. Lo contesta en su cuaderno, okay? 1, how often do you eat vegetables? Mister, how often do you eat vegetables?
Vegetable. Week.
Twice a week. What about you? How often do you eat vegetables?
I eat vegetables.
Sometimes. Okay. Ceci, how often do you eat vegetables?
And frequently eat vegetables.
Okay, very good. Frequently, great. Okay, question number 2. How often do you eat fruit? Mister, how often do you eat fruit? Okay. Mister, how often do you eat fruits?
Eat fruit. Eat.
Twice. Twice. Twice a week. 2 veces a la semana. A weekend sería 2 veces fin de semana. Ahí podría decir, en lugar de decir twice a weekend, puedes decir on. I eat vegetables on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Very good. Ceci, how often do you eat fruits?
I often once a day fruit
All day. Todo el
day,
día.
todos los días.
Todos los domingos.
Perdón.
Okay, I eat fruits. I eat fruit every Sunday. One more time. I eat fruit every Sunday.
I eat fruits every Sunday.
Okay, thank you so much. Very good. Next one. How often do you go to the beach? I hardly ever go to the beach. You? I teach it every Sunday. Uh-huh. Sometimes. Okay, Christian, how often do you go to the beach? Rarely. Okay. Ceci, how often do you go to the beach?
And go once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah.
Okay, repeat after me. I go
I go
to the beach
to the beach
once a year.
once a year.
Okay, very good. Next one. How often do you eat fast food? I eat fast food once a month. How often do you eat fast food? Once a week. Okay. Christian, how often do you eat fast food? Every 2 months. Cada 2 meses. Every 2 months. Okay. Ceci, how often do you eat fast food?
Eat fast food in 23
Yeah, but how often? ¿Con qué frecuencia?
and seldom.
Seldom. Okay. So, repeat after me. I seldom eat fast food.
I seldom eat fast.
Great. Very good. Next one. Cut your hair. Okay. Okay. How often do you cut down your hair? How often do you cut your hair? Stop playing. What's up here? Okay, I cut my hair every. Okay, let me check. I did this one on February. March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 months? Okay, I cut my hair every 6 months. Cada 6 meses or more. Okay. What about you? How often do you cut your hair? No. Usted me corta a mí el cabello. Okay, my hair. Every month. Okay, and you? Every 3 months. Okay. Ceci, how often do you cut your hair?
Do you have a once a month?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Okay, repeat after me. I cut my hair once a month.
I cut my hair once a month.
Okay, very good. Okay, number 6. Let's talk about reasons. Razones. Tiempo. When do you watch TV? When do you watch TV? I watch TV when I am alone. I watch TV when I am tired. I watch TV when I am happy. When do you watch TV? ¿Cuándo ves televisión? When do you watch TV? O when I have time, cuando tengo tiempo. No oigo. Okay, I watch TV when I have day off. One more time. When I have, okay, days off. Okay, al off no se le pone es. Al day sí porque es el sustantivo. Okay. Mister, when do you watch TV? When you have free time. Always. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Ceci, when do you watch TV? ¿Cuándo ves televisión? Ajá.
And watch TV in private times.
¿Cuándo?
One
Ajá.
and days.
I am great. Okay. Perfect. Okay, next one. What sports do you play? I play soccer, I play basketball, and I play volleyball. I can. That's an example, okay? Mister, what sports do you play? Basketball. Okay. What sports do you play? Soccer. Okay. Okay. How often do you play soccer? I sometimes. Did you? Okay, very good. Ceci, what sports do you play?
And play soccer.
Soccer. Okay. How often do you play soccer? Okay. And the last one. How many hours do you sleep every night? How many hours do you sleep every night? I sleep 6 or 7 hours every night. Mister, how many hours do you sleep every night? Five? 5 hours. Hours every night. Mister, how many hours do you sleep every night? 7 hours. Okay. Ceci, how many hours do you sleep every night?
Sleep every night. Nice.
10 hours. 10 horas.
9 o'clock.
No, but I mean, How many hours? ¿Cuántas horas usted duerme?
8,
8 hours.
7 o'clock,
No, ¿cuántas horas usted duerme? 5 horas, 6, 7 horas, todas las noches.
7
How many hours? ¿Cuántas horas? Un
7
aproximado.
horas.
7 horas. Okay, now repeat after me. I sleep 7 hours every night.
I sleep 7 night
Hours.
every day.
Okay. Thank you so much. Very good. Okay. Questions about the use of adverbs of frequency and tense expressions? No questions? Are you sure? May I ask you? ¿Te puedo preguntar? No, teacher. Okay. Guys, I am going to tell you which is gonna be the homework, okay? Les voy a indicar cuál va a ser la tarea. So, first, 5 sentences, okay? Write 5 sentences. Escriba 5 oraciones. 5 sentences using adverbs of frequency. 5 oraciones usando los adverbios de frecuencia. 5 sentences using times expressions, expresiones de tiempo. ¿Ok? En afirmativo, todo va a ser en afirmativo, no negativo. ¿Ok? Affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences. ¿Ok? Vale, chicos, entonces, vamos a hacer un quiz el día miércoles. No sé si va a venir el día miércoles. ¿Van a venir el miércoles? ¿Listo? ¿Sí? ¿Miércoles? ¿Sí? ¿Ceci va a venir el miércoles?
Sí, primero yo.
Va, perfecto, eso me gusta, que me digan que sí. Va, chévere. Ok, vaya chicos, entonces, día miércoles vamos a tener un pequeño quiz, así que por favor prepárense, va a venir de simple present y posiblemente adverbos de frecuencia y verbos. Así que practique verbos. ¿Cómo se dice comer? ¿En inglés? Perfecto, perfecto. Ok. Vaya. Ok, eat, to eat, ok. Vale, entonces vamos a tener eso y el miércoles traiga su libro porque lo voy a revisar, ok. Miércoles reviso libro, así que porfa, unidad 3 y 4, no es necesario que la tenga finalizada porque no hemos finalizado el mes, pero por lo menos lo que ya tenemos de clase, contenido de clase, pues hay que llenarlo, ¿ok? Aparte de eso, reviso lo que es el workbook desde la página 74 hasta, desde la página 64 hasta la 64. 64 hasta la 74. Todo repetido que está en el color verde. ¿Okay? Todo lo que se diga de color verde. Eso voy a revisar. Vale, entonces esas serían las tareas. Mañana vamos a practicar más. Trataremos de practicar lo que son adverbios de frecuencia, la parte de lo que es el listening y lo que es el reading, porque tenemos que aprender también a leer, no solamente a escribir. ¿Ok? ¿Sí? Para chicos jóvenes, by the way, póngale el nombre a su libro, ¿verdad? Porque si se le pierde, no vaya a ser, ¿verdad?